Hello there traders, and welcome to another update on the market. For today, I decided to cover Euro versus US dollar. I will speak about the gold market, US dollar index, crude oil, and Bitcoin versus US dollar. I will start with the Euro versus US dollar first. So basically what we found here is on the multi-time frame view, I can see basically that market is testing this 4-hour middle Keltner line. And it's also testing the previous day high and the cluster of the highs around 1.0567. So basically at this stage here, market reached the middle Keltner line and reached the previous day high in a downside cycle. From my perspective, I can see the price to go further downside, but we need to see that supply is taking control over buyers, because the buyers are so far in control, and we can see basically the overnight session was net long, and the Europe session so far, first few hours basically net long. So we have almost 11 hours of basically market is trading to the upside. So I expect coming into the US session rotation down, especially because we're in that strong down cycle near the important resistances. So my advice will be to watch for a selling opportunities, basically a potential retest of this 1.0469, and basically if there is even more power short term, we can even see the price, the test of 1.0350. Next one I want to go and cover is basically gold market. So what happened on the gold is that we had a rally. We had this bull divergence on both 8-hour and 4-hour time frame, but market yesterday was mostly flat. It was basically trading very flat, and today we have during the overnight session we have upside move. During the opening of the Europe session, first 2 hours, we have also some rally. From my perspective, I still cannot say this is a major reversal on the bottom. I see that was a bull divergence. Market visited this 1911. So we actually even broke this 1911, but I cannot say at this stage that there is any major reversal yet. Market also reached 2-hour middle upper Keltner line, and it's almost trading into the 4-hour upper Keltner line. We are in the down cycle on the short-term frame, and we have multi lows there exactly around this 1913, 1914 level. So this is a key potential resistance for the gold. Okay, I will still be very careful with upside, because I can see that this is a key resistance, and the day looks like we have the positive day, but 2 sessions in a row to the upside. It's very hard for me to expect we'll have 3 sessions in a row upside moves. So coming to the US session later, I can see the market to go and try to rotate lower. So still watch for selling opportunities on the gold market, with potential for the market to revisit 1973 level, short-term speaking. It's still not any confirmation intraday, but if we see supply coming in, if we start to take some lows from overnight, that can be a good sign for the further downside movement. Dollar index, basically dollar index failed to test this 104 level. It basically tested 103.78 and sold off. But the trend is absolutely to the upside. I mean, nothing changed. So this sell-off, but basically was needed in order, and now market is testing the previous day low. This sell-off was needed in order to attract more upside. If you check higher time frames there, it seems like this is not the end of this upcycle. It can be temporal sell-off, that's true. Some correction, some shakeout. But I can see price of the dollar index to go even higher and eventually attack that 104.95. Crude oil, speaking of the crude oil, price is breaking this contraction on the higher degree. So we have a breakout of this contraction, but I still see this day like a very flat day. And we're sitting in the upper Keltners on the 2-hour forward time frame. So it's not ideal situation and condition here for me to expect anything bigger and upside. There's also resistance at swing high at 108.80. Definitely on the upside breakout, but not my favorite price action. And so to confirm that this is a quality breakout, not yet. And Bitcoin versus US dollar, I still expect that this is a bear flag. This whole price action here, very well channeling mode. I expect this is a kind of flag and that we can retest 37,600. So I still see this like good structure for the further downside. So watch for selling opportunities on the Bitcoin. That'll be all for this update. I hope that you did enjoy. Have a good day, trade safe, and have a good weekend, and see you next week. Take care.